Hi, this video is with my Sentinel Seanir, and I'm playing Watchman. In this one I was in a 4-man group with some other people from my guild. Was just checking we had someone going over to west with my map there. Waiting for a few seconds for people to drop down initially before using my Transcendence, because then people don't take so much damage. Usually I'd go and cap here, but the other team had a Marauder as well, so they'd arrived at roughly the same time as us. Started off on the Marauder, but then the operative opened on me and there was quite a lot of AoE from the sniper, so I just kind of vanished out, didn't really want to get focused. Found their healer immediately and marked them. Didn't really need to break that stun, but I was white barred, so it was okay. Need to be a bit careful about around here, because my healer probably couldn't see me, but was doing a good job of chasing down this healer. Making sure to apply the healing debuff. Kind of screwed up a bit there. I was hoping to leap to the healer, but they ran all the way around, so I just kind of waited in mid until they arrived again. Wasn't making much progress on that healer, so decided to switch over to the other one, but then I accidentally hit K, which opened up my skill tree. And unfortunately escape doesn't close it, so I had to manually close it. It's taking quite a bit of damage, but getting some decent heals. Again, applying the healing debuff. Vanished out because I had like 5 people around me. Decided to awe them, just to give our healer a bit of time to heal everyone back up. And back onto one of the healers. Taken a lot of damage from the mercenary, so I decided to run away behind this wall so they had to chase me, using my pacify so I could resist some things. Not even sure who I pacified, but was just using it as a defensive cooldown. They unfortunately capped mid at this point. I was kind of focusing on staying alive rather than on the people capping. Had my vanish, so just vanished out, ran into the circle from our Sage healer, Yuki. And then back onto the healer. Noticed that there were 3 of them kind of far out on group types, so I managed to awe them all, and either they didn't have their breakers or they didn't want to break it, so that gave our team a decent amount of time to do damage uninterrupted. Tried to dot spread there, got 1 person, but was trying to get it on 3 people. Probably should have used my healing debuff at this point, because I've got the utility that allows me to use it at 10 meters. Thought I'd have a go at capping, but managed to run into the wall, so it took me a few seconds to actually get it started. By that point I'd been noticed by this sorcerer. This would have been a good opportunity to dot spread, but again used my pacify for the defensive cooldown, then vanished out. We'd capped east at this point. We should have gone and helped quite a while ago, but the other team didn't seem to be interested in moving either. I decided eventually to go and help, just using my Transcendence to get there faster.
Right, guys, have fun, and yeah.
Luckily for me, the sniper wasn't in cover, so I could leap to him. So I leapt to him, then awed the other guy that was capping, trying to get out of the AoE, but then decided I might as well just go and attack. I thought I had a healer with me here, but it was just the heal that you get from when the bubble from Sage healers finishes. I didn't have any defensive cooldown, so I just kind of went down immediately. Yuki and Defio were doing a decent job of fighting 5-6 people here. I initially went on the healer, but then decided to switch over to the Marauder and stun him just to hopefully give Yuki a bit of time to heal herself, but there were like 4 people attacking her, so she went down. Had my Vanish here, just wanted to buy a bit of time until people could come back so that I wasn't fighting 2v6. The door must have been opened pretty quickly because Yuki was back already to heal me up.
Stuck at a table and slash me in the table again.
Again, just trying to buy myself a bit of time with the ore. Managed to get 2 people there. But I was kind of far out on my own at this point, so I wanted to get back towards the healer. Into the circle of healing. Once I was back up to nearly full health, decided it was time to... well, it was okay to go back on the healer. There were some pretty good dot spread opportunities here, but I don't think I took them. I was about to take it there, but then I got stunned by bubble stun. Again, I only managed to spread to 1 person there. Needed to be a bit careful because I was at half health with not many cooldowns left. Still had my Vanish, but... it's taken a lot of damage from this mercenary. Again, more good dot spread opportunities, but was focusing on getting down the sorcerer. Did manage to make them bubble. They only just bubbled in time. Because we were quite far out, I figured I could go and cap, but someone was in there already. I managed to start capping just after that knockback, so it didn't interrupt me, which meant I got a few ticks off here. Then this Marauder here accidentally interrupted me with their AoE Twin Saber throw. But by this point, the other team was much closer to the turret, or bunker, so I wasn't going to manage to cap here. Initially went on the Marauder, but switched over to the healer. My Vanish came up just in time, and then got some good heals from Yuki. Decided to go for a healer that was out of position here, kind of towards our side of the bunker. Just that I got focused a bit less. Making sure to interrupt the Innovate. And applying my healing debuff. That was a terrible use of Rebuke from me. I just kind of hit it because I was stunned and it was the only ability I could use. But definitely shouldn't have used it there. I wasn't taking any damage. That was kind of unfortunate. I tried to dot spread, but a knockback happened just before I used it, so didn't really hit anyone. The Sorcerer here was getting really low. Some good focus with a Guardian on my team. Down to only 18k health. To eventually take them down. So we're so close to capping mid at this point, so I snuck inside with my stealth. Got interrupted straight away, but decided to try again. And we managed to cap it. Capping in this kind of game's really important because no one's really dying much, so there's always going to be a fight, and it's always really hard to cap the turret. So once you've got it, you've kind of got it for a long time. Noticed someone was capping, so immediately went to interrupt. The Marauder's health wasn't really moving here, it was just kind of hovering around 50%, so I decided to switch back over to a healer. There was a good dot spread opportunity there, but the healer was so low that I was focusing on them. It was a bit risky going this far out, but I did have my Vanish and my Transcendence. It was a good stun, otherwise I would have easily killed them. They only had 6k health left there, the Sorcerer. Was so close here, but then the other healer was helping them out, so they were back up to 80% health already. Another good ore here, managed to catch like 3 people. I think I had dots on them though, so it only lasted like 2 or 3 seconds. In a match like this where it is so close and the fighting so constant, one ore on a healer can be a really big difference if you manage to get a kill or two in the time that the healer's ored. Taking a lot of damage to just vanished out. Thought this sorcerer here in the bunker might try and cap, so leapt back over to them. Then switched over to the other healer. Just because I didn't really want to get focused, I was at low health. And this healer was kind of more on the edge of the fight. But I started taking a lot of damage anyway. So just dashing back into our backline in the hopes that the mercenary would focus me a bit less. I was getting some off heals from death here as well. I was literally 1 second away, or half a second away from my vanish. But unfortunately just died. And that's the end of the game. So a pretty close one. We kind of made a mistake in not going over to help at east, but did manage to eventually cap south. So a nice close one with lots of fighting. My damage was okay. I didn't actually kill anyone in terms of killing blows, but did a decent job of pressuring their healers and got some good ores off. Yuki, though, did a great job at healing, got 9k HPS, so that definitely helped us a lot. So if you liked this one, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe if you want to get notifications whenever I upload a new video. And as always, thanks for watching.